What's up, what's up, what's up? All right, so we are totally live. You are watching The Jackie Jackson. Hi, everyone. How you guys doing? Oh, man. So we're over we're over G-Ma's house, all right? She's the matriarch of the family. She's looking at me crazy. She's giving me side eye. She's like, I hope she don't turn this camera on me. She already gave her hand. She was like, no. She gave me the hand. No. Okay, fair enough, whatever. But we're over G-Ma's house, right? So let's get a quick tour how beautiful G-Ma's house is. All right, we love coming over here. This is our family gathering space. This is where it goes down with the rice and beans, chicken, oxtail, curry, roti, anything that you could think of that comes from the Caribbean, it happens. It goes down right here. It goes down. It goes down right here. This is the kids. Say hi, guys. Hello. What's up? She's letting out the dog. So here we go. So this is G-Ma's house. This is Grandma's house. This is my mom's house. So most times when I make my videos, you guys watch me at my house in my office. But now we're at my mom's house. We're just visiting. And that's just where we are today. So she got a lot of stuff going on in here, just like all the comforts of home, right? So whenever you go to your grandma's house or you go to your mom's house, it should be nice and comforting. They got all kinds of like cushy stuff going on, whole bunch of like pillows and like figurines everywhere. They got a lot. It's a lot going on, but it's lovely, right? She called herself being an interior decorator. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so the reason for this live tonight, we're going to talk about yesterday. Oh my gosh. We're going to talk about last night. So last night, the kids and I, come on, you're not coming? The kids and I, we dressed up as money bags last night. And it came from an inspiration, an idea that came to me in my meditation as right after my meditation. Like, okay, so let's start from the beginning. So I wake up, I would probably say about 3 o'clock-ish every morning, about 3, 4-ish every morning. And I do that because I trade on the London market, right? So I trade Forex on the London market. And from the London market, then it goes into the New York market and so on and so forth, right? So during that time, I'm like, man, this is awesome. This is amazing. This is how billionaires are made, right? I've never met someone who had a wealth strategy that did not include stocks or foreign currency or real estate or anything like that. So we focus on building assets that build wealth. So I was like, okay, well, we're focused on being billionaires, Christian billionaires, right? So we're focused on creating our wealth in using God's plan, right? That's our business plan is God's plan, right? So here we are. So I was like, well, what is the best idea but to have money bags? And the kids were like, are you sure you just don't want to go to like Walmart? And like, they look at their faces. They were like,
can we just go to Spirit down the street?
And I was like, no. I don't know what this is going to look like, but I think that it should come out well, right? So I called Jaden. I'm out at the dollar store, right? And I'm like, Jaden, I'm going to buy these trash bags real quick. And I'm going to buy these stencil letters. And we just going to pin money to us. And we are going to be walking money bags, all right? And they were like, Mom, I don't know about this. This seems wrong on so many levels. Yeah. So what did you guys like think about the money bags? Jazz, you're eating, so let Jaden go first. What you got, Jay?
Initially, I was hesitant to wear the money bag costume. I think it was because I was scared of like just what other people would say, because normally you don't see people dripping in literal money. And I think that was the amazingness of the costume. We got to finally, physically manifest this thing of money, and we're walking around in faith, we're walking around in money. And that's exactly what we want to strive towards to be.
Yeah. But when people walk around, you can pretty much like total up, right? Somebody's outfit, right? Mm-hmm. From their shoes to their head. and kind of come to some kind of assumptions between what they have and what they don't have, right?
Yes.
So that's kind of like the norm that people do. They're like, oh, they're wearing Jimmy Choo shoes, right? Or they're wearing Versace shoes or whatever designer shoes, or they're wearing Gucci jeans. And then you make the assumption right, Gucci flip-flops, right? You make the assumption that, this person is wealthy. And we know that just because somebody's wearing like designer stuff doesn't mean that they're wealthy. No.
They could be knockoffs.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh,
They could.
Jasmine.
Gosh, Jasmine.
So harsh.
They could. What she know about knockoffs though? She ain't never been to Chinatown in her entire life ever. I don't know what she know about some knockoffs. What you know about that? You been in my closet? Anyway.
Stop.
No, you stop. So, what I mean is, you don't ever know what someone has or doesn't have, right? So the intent was to show that a billionaire, millionaire, trillionaire, right, is me. It's my kids. It's you, right? So what does a billionaire look like? It looks like me. It looks like you. It looks like a normal person, right? So it was a great experience to see the reaction of both our faith family and everyone that we encountered. Like, we got so many different like applause. People were like just floored by it. Like we had stares.
Yeah.
We had lots and lots of stares. People were staring. That was interesting. That was awkward.
Yeah.
People were coming up and random people were touching us.
Yeah,
that was
if it was real. And like,
if it was real money.
They're like, is this one real? No. Is this one real? No. Is this one?
No. Just random people, So then it came to the point like, okay, well, what if it was real? Like, what would happen if it was real?
I feel like they would just be like, hey guys, they gotta hurry up. Yes. He'll be gone in like 2 seconds.
So we had a really interesting conversation in the car as well with the kids going home. And I says, well, you know what? I wonder what like celebrities go through, right? Mm-hmm. Like people who are like famous and they know them. Is this what they go through? People stare at them and, want to touch them and stuff like that. I wonder if that's what it's like for them, right? Yeah. So we all are rich. We claim that, right? So we claim that we all are rich.
Forget that too.
Yes.
You're entitled to your riches.
You are entitled to your riches. If you on the faith walk and you want them and you are a kingdom believer, you are entitled to your riches. All right. We're just going to make that very, very clear. You may not believe in what we believe in, but that's what we believe. So we walk wholeheartedly in that. And I teach that to my kids, and we have our faith-based ministry and our scriptures that support our ideology, basically. So we believe that you can serve God and drive a Bentley at the same time. It's okay. It's okay for you to serve God and drive a Bentley. It's all right. All right. So our money bags taught us so many different lessons about ourselves. I think that it also evoked feelings of like worthiness too. Mm-hmm. Although the money was like copy money, it was it's called prop money. It's the same type of money that, movies use, music videos, that kind of thing. Hollywood uses this money all the time. You see the movies and it looks so real and stuff like that. Anyway, but we felt uncomfortable wearing it because we were thinking to ourselves, at least I thought it to myself, like, I started second question, like, who you think you are? Yeah. Who you think you are? Yeah, wearing money like this. Yeah.
I think a lot of people who are dealing with poverty, that poverty mindset, they always sell themselves short as if they don't deserve all that is to come to them. And going back to the worthiness, we were just doubting, like, are we worthy enough to wear these costumes, make this bold of a statement, and say that we are moving towards riches? We are rich in this moment. And, yeah.
You know what I thought? I thought that the reason, like, why we wore those costumes was because we knew that we have seen money and, like, we know how to deal with it. And other people, like, when they saw us, they were, like, it's, like, this is
taking
money.
It back, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were like, because normally people, when they get checks and stuff, it goes directly to their deposit. People don't normally see money. or they just spend it, just spend. They don't really like take it in and be like, oh, this is actually money. I use this money in my everyday life. Like, I should take advantage of it and not have money control me with bills and stuff like that. But the thing is, I think it just surprised people to, like, it just lost their train of thought and, like, their conscience and stuff like that. Like, they were like, really? This is money. I can't believe, like, people would have the courage to wear it. And that's what I think what pretty much happened there. And I was just like, well, I'm old enough to wear it, so I'm going to rock it.
Well, Jazz, you brought up a real interesting statement because in today's world, we have so much like technology, right? So when a lot of people, when we get paid, we rarely see like money anymore. Actual physically you have money in our possession, tangible that we're touching and everything anymore. So you find that, you know, from your employer, your money goes to like your direct deposit directly into your account, and directly from your account, you then see then you start paying your bills electronically, right? Yes. All of your expenses electronically. After that, like you start using your debit card, right? So you never get to actually like see it, touch it, feel it. And like people kind of like forget what money looks like, right? They know they need it. What money
even is.
Yes.
Like money just starts to become this like digital thing. Like you never see money. And
right.
I think a lot of that, I think that is also part of the issue. You know? A lot of people, they don't see money, so they don't know what it is to have tangible money to work with, you know?
How don't people understand the true purpose of money?
Right.
Like, they take advantage of it way too far. At first, I feel like people are like, oh, I get my first job, I get paid, I get to buy this new dress, I get, like, all these cool things. But when you actually think about it, it's like, whoa, I have money.
Right.
Like, I can live off of it. I can pay my bills. I can get food. I can live in a bed, an actual cotton bed. I can live in something. And that's what people always take advantage of. And it's just like, what are you doing?
Right.
And
so would you say that money is a tool? What are you trying to say?
Money is something you should never take advantage of because soon enough, money will take advantage of you, and that's not what you want. You want to be like on an equal level.
Like you want to be able to control it.
Yes, you want money to be your best friend.
So it works for you.
And you don't work for it.
You don't work for it.
Because eventually you're gonna be like, oh, I don't have enough money to pay my bills. My coworker's working short. Money, you need to get on it.
Get on it, money.
Get on it. And that's where people think that money's working for them. I mean, what you think you're working for them.
All right, so now we got our fans out there, right? So our family fans out there. Say hello to everyone. Hey, everybody. Hey. All right, so what is your biggest takeaway? If somebody else was going to walk around, you know, in their money bag or something like that, what would you tell them like as like bold courage? Like what would you say?
I would definitely say go get it. I'm proud of you for actually making this decision to go out into public with many, many different people who have many different opinions on different things. Even though people like celebrities, they might feel the same way as you get to know what it feels like to be in like the real world, like the real world.
Yeah.
Because people are like, oh, I live in the real world with bills and payments and stuff like that. But, like, once you see what other people go through, like, from people perspective, you're like, it's the real world.
Right.
And it's just like, you take a second to think about it. It's like, oh, this is what I'm doing. And, like, it's not a good thing. I had to change my mindset. You got to change my mindset. Wow, Jasmine, you heard that? She 10, y'all. Change your mindset. That's what the 10-year-old just said. That's boss right there. I learned it from the best. You learned it from me? All right, Jaden, yours.
I would just say if you're planning on wearing a costume like this or anything similar, I would say to believe that you are worthy to do so and that you deserve everything that's supposed to be coming to you, because I think that's just the whole premise of the costume, to just show that you're worthy enough to walk in the riches that you obtain. Wow. It's not a costume, it's real. It's real. Exactly. That's what we're supposed to think. Real.
It is real. And last but not least, The money bag is definitely a faith walk, right? So with anything else and everything that's new in your life, it's like a transformational journey. That's what it's meant, for you to feel rich, look rich, and like physically make that connection between your divine authority to be wealthy and have abundance in your life, and make it something tangible and make it something real, right? So you feel it, you look at it, it's now a thought that actually is like part of your physical being. It's no longer like, oh, I think I'm rich, I claim I'm rich, or anything like that. Like wearing it and having people like stare at you and look at you and whisper, that's a whole nother feeling. Like it takes you to a whole nother level of consciousness about your richness when you're wearing the money bag, right? So I encourage all of my believers, even my non-believers, to wear it as well too, because it'll bring you to a place of enlightenment that maybe you weren't even aware. It'll evoke some emotions in you that perhaps you probably didn't even think existed. You'll acknowledge some things that, you're like, wow, where did that that come from? Where did that thought come from? Why am I embarrassed? Why am I embarrassed to be rich? That's a good one. Why am I embarrassed? Why am I afraid? Why do I care what people think? Because I have more. It's a lot, right? And why do I feel like I'm not worth dripping in money? I don't know. So it's a whole lot of things that you learn about yourself in like those very short moments, right? So it was a great social experiment for us. We're going to continue to push forward and be an advocate for wealth building in the kingdom. And we just thank you so much for being a part of our journey together as we learn and we grow together, right? So thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome. Thanks for listening.
Share your thoughts.
Share your thoughts, likes, loves, hearts, kisses. We love you guys so much. So tell everybody you love them.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.